name is Paul Coffey. I'm a spirit sensitive, psychic and medium, and founder of Central Texas Paranormal. Today I wish to tell a story that was relevant to a road trip that we took almost a year ago now, back in June of 2014, with a ghost hunting group that I belong to, Texas Ghostly Gatherings. And the investigation was in Kentucky, and we ended up flying into Louisville, Kentucky, back on June 12th of 2014. And by the time I got to my hotel, it was around 10:30 at night. And I checked in and grabbed a Coke out of the vending machine and went upstairs to my room, because I knew that all the restaurants around Louisville were closed at that time, being it was so late. And so I went up to my room and unpacked and took a shower. I got myself situated, ready to go to bed. And so I turned on the news on TV, and the first story that was on for the evening was a very tragic story of a girl, 24 years old, just graduated a couple of weeks ago or a month ago from college, and she went to work for a health insurance company downtown Louisville, Kentucky. And unfortunately, as fate had it, that particular day, she stepped off the curb on the corner of 2nd Ave in Maine, and she was struck by a cement truck and killed instantly, and her body was dragged up a bridge on-ramp, and by the time the truck driver was flagged over, she was dead at the scene. And so at any rate, hearing this on the TV, it just saddened me even worse. I was tired, and now I was very sad. And it was a very tragic story to see that. And so I just, I said, I don't need anything more to make things worse for me. I shut the TV off and went to bed. And the first thing in the morning, I got up, got dressed, cleaned up, and then I went down to the coffee shop down on the first floor. And so I went in there, and there was nobody in the coffee shop at the time except for the girl behind the counter, and I ordered my coffee, and I went and took it, and I sat in a window seat, next to the windows, and ultimately was sitting there when all of a sudden another woman came in and ordered her coffee, but she also stated, wasn't that terrible what happened yesterday with that girl being hit by the cement truck right over there? And little did I know, the girl behind the counter started busting out crying uncontrollably, and she said, yes, I saw the whole thing. It was just so tragic. And so there I am, sitting in the chair, looking out the window at the exact corner where this girl was hit by the cement truck and died. And all of a sudden, it kind of dawned on me that maybe as fate had it, that maybe I was supposed to be there, at this time in the same chair and everything, looking at that corner. And I said, I believe I should try and cross that spirit over, because that's what I do as a spirit sensitive. And so at any rate, I tried to cross it over, and went through my ritual. And when I did, nothing happened, which was unusual for me, because typically I do feel the energy when the light comes down, but it didn't happen. And so I said, okay, well, either one of two things: she's not there, or she's not ready to come. And so I said, you know, because I knew I had extra days that I paid for, after all my investigations, I had a free day once I got back so I could rest up. So I said, well, you know, I'll give it a few days, and then I will come back and you know, try it again. And so that's what I did. And here I will show some pictures relevant to the story. So we came back from our investigations, and I went back to the hotel, and ultimately, after resting up, I went down to the coffee shop and got myself a cup of coffee and sat down in the very same table and chair. And at that time, I started to go into my ritual, and I prayed to God. I asked God to please send down angels to go and help this spirit to come into the coffee shop and to go into the light. And ultimately, I started the ritual, and I didn't feel anything at first, but all of a sudden, through the side window, came waltzing right into the coffee shop a spirit, a woman, a girl, young woman. And she turned and came right towards me, bent down, gave me a kiss on the lips, and then she turned and went to the center of the room and then into the light. I was totally stunned. You know, I was trying to believe what I had seen. However, I felt her kiss me on my lips, and that just validated everything. And so, you know, this has blessed me 1,000 times over, having this experience. And it's paid me back for every spirit that I have sent to the light. So at any rate, I'm glad I shared the story with you. And this whole accident and about this person is available online, and but out of respect for her and her family, I will not mention it here on this video. I want to thank you all for watching and listening to my story. Thank you.